Let's move on to real number line. Okay, real number line. So what is the purpose? We are learning the real number line. So just now we talk about the real number. Okay, so the purpose is to represent the number that we next is the real number is to represent. Okay, represent the number means that the real number in a proper manner so that we can visual very easily. Okay, especially for other lah. Sama jugalah nak present sesuatu kepada orang. Okay, so refers to the screen. We have real number line. So inside real number line means that it's just a number line. Okay, just a number line. So now inside the real number line, when we want to write our final answer, there is two forms. Number one, interval form. Number two, set notation. So in chapter 1, it's just a tool. Understand not? It's just a tool. Setakat macam alat saja. Kita belajar macam nak tulis ABC. Then when we move on to chapter 2, chapter 3, and then chapter 5, and then chapter 2, 3, 5. So dia akan melibatkan dia. Including 8 also. For this semester. 2, 3, 5, and 8. We are going to make use of the real number line. So interval and set notation. So for example, this is what we call the interval. Okay. And then here we have the set notation. Set notation. Ya, dan bawah ada lagi contoh lah. Continue. Empty circle. Empty means that not included. Then we have then circle. Included. So for example, refers to the interval on the left. We have parenthesis, which means that not include. Then we have square bracket, which is then circle. Maksudnya included. Okay, so we represent in the number line. So here we have the example. We represent number line. So whether you want to follow the scale, maksudnya you nak tulis 1 cm 1 unit, 0.5 cm 1 unit, it depends on you. Berdasarkan situasi jugalah. So if the question said in scale, then you follow the scale. Kalau tidak, just to represent, here we have the example, which is 1 and 7. Then empty circle, not included. Then circle, included, connected with the line. Okay, settle? So we pick an example. Okay, so kalau saya tak ikut scale sebab saya just nak represent something. So refers to this one. We have the square bracket, which is included. Then we have parenthesis, which is not included. So locate the number in the number line where we have -4 and 2. Next, then circle, empty circle, connected with the line. So here we have the real number line. So yang sebelah kanan adalah set notation. The value of x such that x is greater and equals to -4 and x is less than 2. So this is what we call the set notation. Okay? So another one, we have parentheses for both sides, means that not included. Then a little bit special for negative infinity, because for the infinity or negative infinity, it shows that we don't know the number. Okay, too many possible answer. If we said negative infinity, It might be negative 12, negative 13, negative 14, negative 15, as long as keep on shifting or moving to the left. That is the situation for negative infinity. Means that uncertain. You tak tahu dia berapa, tapi dia ke kiri. Okay, dia ke kiri. So that is the situation lah for negative infinity. So locate the number 4. Then we now know it's a empty circle. Then negative infinity means that towards the left with the arrow. You tengok contoh-contoh semua tak ada panah kecuali this one, later on another one, which is the question number 4 lah. Settle? Uncertain. You tak tahu berapa besar atau berapa kecil, you tak pasti. So you guna arrow lah. Sama ada you nak panjang atau pendek, it depends on you. Another example, we have negative 4, which is included. Then they say positive infinity, maksudnya ke sebelah kanan. You nak buat macam ni pun boleh. Pendek je pun tak ada masalah. Tapi we are trying to represent the situation to other people so that they have clear picture what we are trying to present. So my advice is, kalau boleh lah, buat bagi orang nampak dengan jelas, panjang. Okay? Tak faham, dalam BPT punya video tak ada, it's okay. Pergi ke nota kuliah, tengoklah, ini adalah bahagian apa? 1.1 kan? So you pergi tengok nota kuliah punya playlist untuk 1.1, di dalam situ, you search lah, mana kawasan yang tentang number line. Then, pergi view. Itu saja. Kalau you tak okay, you pergi sana, you view. Ulang suara. Kalau you tengok BPT, kemudian you tak pasti. Setelah you tengok, you tak faham, tak pasti. Then, you pergi ke lecture note punya video, pergi cari scope dia. For this one is 1.1, pergilah 1.1. Then, search video di situ, 2-3 video je untuk you faham basic. Then, kembali semula ke BPT. Itu adalah cara nak belajar. Next. Okay, so tengok C. Sure, number line. Okay, ini pun number line. Okay, biasa. Then refer to the interval. We have 5. We have 4. So 4 and 5. Sini pun we have 5, we have 4. Baca arahan. Greater than 5. Empty circle towards the right. Next, we have 4. Then circle towards the left. Different level. Okay, different interval, different level. Jangan sama level. Berbeza. So understand the operation union. The meaning union means that semua. Or we say addition. You tambah semua. Okay, you tambah semua. So, refers to the number line, portion by portion. Refers to this one. Ada line tak dalam kawasan ini? Answer yes. Right? Answer is yes. So, kalau yes, shaded the region lah. Sebab semua. Maksudnya, ada je number line, itu jawapan. Second portion, ada number line? No. Kalau no, nothing lah. Third, is there any number line? Yes. So, shaded lah. So, answer, negative infinity until 4. Tengok diagram, included or not? Yes. So, square bracket. Your answer mesti union. Final answer mesti union. Tak akan ada intersect. Ulang suara. Your final answer confirm will be union. Impossible to have intersect. Tak mungkin. Mesti union saja. Then we have 5. Refer. Empty circle. Then comma until infinity. Empty circle. Kalau buat set notation, X and 4. X and 5. Tengok sendiri. Saya tulis nombor saja. So refers to this one, dia less than. Then got equal because square bracket. Then refers to this part, it is greater but without number 5. Means that not included. So itu jawapan dia lah. Then ini adalah interval form. Kalau set notation, we write or. That is how we express our answer in set notation. Move on to D. Benda yang sama, then circle, empty circle, ingat different level. So the meaning for intersect, sama. Intersection, maksudnya kena ada benda yang sama. Dua-dua mesti kena ada. Setiap satu portion mesti dua-dua kena ada. Kalau tak ada, tak adalah. Refers to this portion, ada line hijau dan merah tak? Hijau dan merah. Ada tak? Nothing. Ada hijau, tak ada merah. So, tak ada. Second portion, ada hijau dan merah tak? Dengar ayat saya, hijau dan merah. Answer is no. Tak ada garisan. Portion ketiga, ada hijau dan merah tak? The answer is no. So, any answer? Shaded one with yellow color? Answer is no, right? So, kalau no, that's why we write no solution. Okay, or we can say empty set. Is that clear? Union, intersect.
Understand, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, kita dah belajar dah. A, B, C, D, E, F. Semua adalah 2 interval. Tak puas lagi? Pergilah nota kuliah 1.1. Di situ ada 4 example. Pergi pula tengok sana. Okay. So, setelah kita dah bincang 2 interval, semua 2 interval, kita pergi ke G and H, we have 3 interval. Using the same concept, in order to solve the problem or to represent the situation, buat dua-dua. Number 1, settle ini. Okay. So nampak saya dah buat, akhirnya saya dapat jawapan ini. Next part, saya ambil dia -5 intersect -1 and 5. So sekarang saya buat apa? Saya ambil yang ini, saya lakukan di sini. Okay? Boleh ya? Then saya dapatlah jawapan ini. Asas dia apa? Buat dua-dua. Ada pelajar tanya saya, Sir, kalau saya buat belakang dulu boleh tak? Boleh. Tak ada masalah. Cuma, kita kena biasakan diri, bila kita baca soalan, kita baca semua benda from the left to the right. And then kita amalkan inilah. Kita praktis benda yang sama. Left to right. Jangan ikut suka hati. Sekarang saya buat left to right. Then saya buat right to left. Then, you punya life bukan praktis. Understand or not? You need to practice the same thing and then only have progress. Kata? Kata? Okay. Question 4. Ada masalah? So, for your information, saya tengah mengajarkan. So, kalau you perasan, semua saya tulis. Interval pun boleh, set notation pun boleh. Practice. Okay? Mana tahu kan, final exam dia kata express in set notation. Then, you kena tahulah. Kalau dia tak sebut set notation ke interval, then you are open. You boleh tulis mana satu yang you suka. So, kalau saya, semua latihan, saya tulis 2. Kalau you tanya saya suka yang mana, saya suka yang interval. Okay? No ah? Okay. Thank you. So yang ini kena lengkapkan ya. Sekiranya you tak faham, you boleh rujuk nota kuliah punya video. Nota kuliah, tak silap saya, T1.1, example 4, example 5. Ada terang tentang benda ini. So cuba faham benda ini sahaja. Kalau you menghadapi masalah. Apa masalah? They said X is a subset for Z. What is Z? Z is an integer. So for your information, the Z integer is equals to -1, -2, -3, and so on, 0, 1, 2, and 3, and so on. Dia sebiji. Faham tak? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 macam tu. That's why, ni, yang bawah ini, dia dotted. Sebab dia not interval. It is a single number. Faham? Yang dot ini, ini adalah integer. Okay? Kata? Okay. So next is, and then what law involve in the indices. Semua dia dah terang. Okay? So sekarang saya masuk sini. Pelajar punya masalah setiap kali jumpa indices and log. Their problem is they didn't memorize the law. Okay? Then the main problem is why they cannot memorize? Because they don't know their name. Dia tak tahu nama dia. Dia just ingat simbol-simbol je. So cuba tuan-tuan puan-puan bayangkan semua simbol sama. Confirm confused. Perlu tahu nama dia. So yang ini mohon tukar jadi law. Law of indices. So A, index form. Kalau kita tulis macam ni sahaja, dia bukan indices. Kalau nak panggil dia indices, dia mesti kena ada explanation where A is the base and X is the index or power. Barulah dia jadi indices. Kalau setakat tulis ini sahaja, it is not a indices. Okay? Index form. Next, B. B, we call it law for multiplying indices. Okay. C, dividing indices. And then raising a power to a power. Ini law dia. D and E is the same category. And then for F, kindly add on the one outer, jadi M. So this is what we call fractional indices. Then we have negative indices. And then finally we have power of 0. Okay, so saya tak buktikan dah sebab video dah terang dah. Ada? So untuk yang ini, kejap nanti pukul 10 saya akan post quizzy untuk you. Ada due date So kalau you nak memudahkan urusan you, very simple. You pergi you punya lesson untuk indices, you buka you punya Google Classroom yang MOE, di situ ada formative quiz. You boleh download and then you try before you buat quizzy. Benda yang sama. Just that satu online, satu offline. Faham? Boleh? Ya, nasihat saya adalah pergi MOE, download, print lah. 2-in-1 ke, front and back ke, up to you. Yang penting ada, then you buat. Then baru you buka quizzy, jawab. Okay? Settle. So my focus is this one. Okay? Kena salin lah untuk cert. Macam biasa, sekiranya tak puas hati dekat BPT macam tak cukup, pergilah lecture note, cari dekat sana. Ada 3 video yang tentang cert. Dah salin? So, ini kita panggil properties. Okay, properties. So, yang question 14, no need to worry. Question 15. Okay, question 15. We are going to use the properties of cert to answer the question. First of all, try to understand the language. Try to understand the language. Keyword, simplify. Permudahkan. Based on the example, here we have the symbol, which is the multiplication, or we can say expansion. Okay, expansion. So when we expand, normally kita buat apa? Yang kita suka. Okay, yang kita suka. So kita expand this one and this one. So we will have 2 square root of A multiply with the square root of A. Continue. We have negative 3 multiply with the square root of A. Then we have this one and this one. So we will have negative 2 square root of A. Finally, this one and this one. So we will have positive 3. Okay or not? Boleh So kalau you rujuk kepada ini, actually this is the indices. What does it mean by indices? A to the power of 1 over 2 multiply with A to the power of 1 over 2. So we will have A to the power of 1. Indices. Okay? So answer will be 2A. Next, negative 3x. Square root of A, saya tak selesa. So I let it become x minus 2x. Anyone can respond? Negative 3x, negative 2x. Orang lain lah, jangan orang yang sama. Yes?
Negative 5.
Yes. Negative 5x. So in here, the x is square root of A. Finally, plus 3. So, inilah cert. Expand, simplify. So this is the simplest form. Second part, saya nak terang tentang conjugate. Refers to the questions. Question said, rationalize. Pernah dengar perkataan ini tak? Pagi tadi, rational number, right? Rational numbers. So, means that dia nak you jadi Q. Rationalize is a action, kata kerja. Rational is a kata nama. Okay, is a noun, is a verb. So rationalize maksudnya jadikanlah dia rational. And then simplify. Ada dua. Rationalize and simplify. So cuba you tengok ini. Is it a rational number?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So if you press the calculator, 3 minus square root of 8, you akan dapat decimal yang macam mana? Repeating or not repeating? Terminate or not terminate? Dah lah, tadi ada orang jawab, yes right. Kita kena uji. Betul ke? Kena press
No.
calculator untuk tahu. Yes, Ahmad?
No.
No. Betul. Because
Rational
of
number.
square root of 8. Square root of 8. Makna dia, this is not a rational number. That's why they said rationalize. Makna dia, kena rationalkan dia. Maksud rational, dia kena jadi integer lah. Jadi dia kena jadi integer. Why must be integer? Ingat tak? Fraction. Atas mesti integer, bawah mesti integer. Tadi. Ingat tak? Rationalize means that
Ingat.
kena jadikan dia integer. So, the strategy would be mohon catat. Strategi you adalah nak multiply dengan conjugate dia. Okay? So, what is the conjugate? Conjugate rujuk kepada denominator. Sebab denominator nak jadi rational. So, the only thing is refers to the middle one. Sign dia mesti opposite. Kalau dia opposite sign, that is the conjugate. Mohon catat. Kalau reverse the sign, that is the conjugate. So here we have negative, here we have positive lah. Kalau bawah ni positif, atas ini pun positif. Okay. So next, kita dah kembali macam example 15 tadi. Expand and simplify. So saya tunjuk ya. 9 plus 3 square root of 8, 3 square root of 8 plus ini darab dengan ini, we have 8 over ini dengan ini, we have 9 plus 3 square root of 8 minus 3 square root of 8, ini dengan ini, we have negative 8. Mohonlah ya, tengok betul-betul. Kita akan dapat 0. So simplify, we will have 17 plus 6 square root of, kalau 8 itu, is it possible for us to simplify? We have 4 multiply with 2. So sure, there will be a student asking, why sir? Question says simplify. Square root of 8 is equals to square root of 4 multiply square root of 2. Pagi tadi pun kita ada sebut square root of 4 is equals to boleh? So dengan itu 17 plus 6, we have 2 multiply with the square root of 2. So finally, your answer will be 17 plus 12 square root of 2. Bawah ini 9 minus 8 dapat 1 kan? So perlu tak tulis 1 dekat bawah?
Tak.
Tak perlu kan?
Tak.
So that is the final answer. So sudah rationalize lah. So keyword saya from irrational to rational. Nak jadikan dia integer. That's why saya buat begitu. So untuk ini 2 element. 3 minus square root of 8. 2 element. So conjugate dia adalah change the sign. Move on with the right hand side. Right hand side pun sama, tapi dia one element. Okay, dia one element. So kalau one element, itself is the conjugate. Itself is the conjugate. Dia sendiri adalah conjugate. So we just multiply with the square root of 8. Then expand. 3 square root of 8 plus 8 over 8. Ringkaskan dia. 3 square root of 4 square root of 2 plus with the 8. Sebab fraction, simplify. Then finally, we have 3 multiply with the 2 square root of 2 over 8 plus 1. Simplify. 3 square root of 2 over 4 plus with the 1. Okay, so harap fahamlah. Saya simplify. So it become 4. Jelas? So di sini ada dua situasi, which is the conjugate. Okay, conjugate with 2 elements, satu positif, satu negatif. Focus at the middle. Kalau for one element, the conjugate is itself, dia sendiri. Mohon catat, dan ada masalah, ada soalan, sila tanya sekarang. Jangan malu-malu.
Sir,
Yes.
so 2 is also a rational number.
The most important thing is the denominator. Understand not?
Okay, understand.
The denominator mesti kena tukar ke rational. Baru kita kata dia simplest form. Okay? Baru kita kata dia simplest form. Kalau tidak, dia not check complete. Okay? So, kena faham bahasa. Kena faham bahasa. What does it mean by the square? Square. Square, for example, if we have x square, means that x multiply with the x. Benda yang sama dua kali. Jangan awak hentam macam ni No. Better padam, kejap nanti pening. Okay. So, expand. Saya jenis laju sikit 9, then 3. 9. 3. Minus 3 square root of 3 square root of 5. Continue. Negative 3 square root of 3 square root of 5. We have positive 5. Simplify. 27 plus with the 5 minus 6 square root of 3 square root of 5. 32 minus square root of 3 square root of 5. Sudah ringkas dah. Tak boleh nak ringkas dah. So, kita berada di okay? Kita berada di sini. So, kita kena pergi ke sini. Tadi, square root of 8, kita berada di sini. Kita kena pergi ke sana. Inilah matematik. Termasuk indices. Diberi kiri, you kena tukar ke kanan. Diberi kanan, you kena tukar ke kiri. Yang penting simplify the situation dengan menggunakan law, okay, atau rules atau properties. Get back to the question. So here we have 6 square root of 15. Cuba you tengok soalan. Dia nak bentuk apa? Dia nak bentuk A bracket B plus C square root of D. Nasib baik saya sudah buat jadi square root of 15. Okay. Next, what we have to do is to factor out the 2. We have 16 minus 3 square root of 15. So dengan itu, A is equals to 2, B is equals to 16, C is equals to negative 3, D is equals to 15. And that is how we answer the questions. Ini. So pagi ni kita bincang apa? Kita bincang real number. Okay. So inside the real number, we have natural number. Then we have whole number. Then we have integer. So inside integer, we have positive integer, we have negative integer, we have neutral. Okay, neutral, which is the 0. Then we have rational. Inside rational, we have fraction. Fraction, format dia mesti P, Q. Where Q cannot be equals to 0. Next, we have decimal. Inside decimal, we have terminate, we have repeating. Other than that, which is the irrational, or we can say the P. Ini adalah benda-benda yang kita belajar lah untuk slot pertama tadi, 8 hingga 9. Second slot, okay, 9-10 tu kita bincang apa? Indices. Indices. How many law inside the indices? Overall, we have 6. Number 1, multiply. Number 2, dividing. Number 3, the power. Okay, the rising power. Next, we have fractional. Betul? We have fractional. Then we have negative. Then we have the power of 0. After that, kita bincang tentang surd. We have 3 properties. Then we discuss about how to expand and how to simplify. Then we discuss about the conjugate for 1 element, for 2 element. Betul? The conjugate. Okay? So finally, I show you 2 example, question 16, and then I ask you to try on question 17. Boleh? So untuk 2 jam ini, slot pertama yang merah, slot yang kedua yang hijau dan biru.